Okay, let's talk about our forecast for tonight, folks. Hopefully you guys are coming in from a really nice work week here. As we head towards Mom's Day this weekend, so much is going to be happening across the city, and it's already kicked off, as you saw there, with Lizzo in town, and also the Guards playing. So here's what it looks like on satellite and radar, at least in our coverage area right now. Some light drip drops, but mainly the rain showers to south and east across our area, at least south and west, I should say. We're going to be fanning in even more precipitation for our region overnight tonight, mainly for the first half of our Saturday. Why is this happening? We still have that gyre of low pressure back towards the central plains right now. That has really not had a whole lot of get up and go throughout the day. Earlier when we were on our broadcast, it was still over Nebraska, and it's still over Nebraska right now. There's a stationary boundary up toward the north, and also there's a stationary boundary south of it right now. And also south winds pulling up towards the northern portion of the country. This is why we have low 70s right now in St. Louis. 78 degrees in Kansas City, and that is north of St. Louis, and they're also about 6 degrees warmer. Pittsburgh at 74, Cleveland in the low 60s. Look at this, Chicago also in the upper 50s right now. Minneapolis in the upper 60s as well. So we're kind of dealing with a sort of dissonance between systems right now. Once we get that cold front to move in, it's going to be weak in intensity, but it'll also cool things off just a little bit. So light winds outside right now. Perhaps we can have a couple patchy areas of fog waking up for you tomorrow morning, so be advised on that. A little bit of a soupy mess, we were talking about this earlier, is beginning to move into our area south on 71. That will likely come up just a little bit, but that northerly breeze that we were talking about, that lake breeze, is going to keep those dew point temperatures in check along the lakeside. 70 degrees for you right now, calming winds out there across the region for our Friday night. Once we look at the temperatures, they're also expecting a very, very warm evening as well. 60s widespread, even a couple 70s. Akron, you're still holding on at 71 degrees. I believe earlier you were at 72. This is what the rainfall looks like over the next several hours. This is going to take us through the first half of Saturday, despite the clock stopping at 11 p.m. on Sunday. No rain is going to be expected there on Sunday afternoon. So we're really just expecting just a couple drops in the bucket. I think all in all, maybe a quarter of inch of rainfall we get out of this. So let's roll the clock forward here. Here's your play-by-play for the weekend, your National Design Mart forecast. Notice we talked about that lake breeze now. The rain showers begin to move north across the area, maybe getting up to the Akron, Canton area, maybe even far as north as Ravenna. Then it'll start to wane. It'll start to settle down a little bit. Still dealing with that easterly wind coming right on back into the region. We'll have our temperatures locked into the mid to low 60s throughout the first half of our Saturday. And then we could pop a little bit, get a little bit of clouds moving on out. Perhaps upper 60s to low 70s expected. A couple drip drops you can see there. Then there comes the front. Yes, we got those clouds coming in from the north, and they're also going to start to clear out once we get into our Sunday. So this is what it looks like here. Once we get into noon hour for us on Sunday, a noon hour lunch for Mom. I don't think that sounds that bad. Cooler lakeside, upper 50s to near 60s, mid to upper 60s stretching down inland. That'll take us throughout the afternoon. It's also going to be breezy as well, 10 to 15 mile per hour breezes, but still temperatures at or around the normal mark for this time of year. Once we get into Sunday evening into the overnight hours, I'm going to tell you something that's going to look really nice for next week. We'll lock it in tonight, upper 50s to low 60s across the area. Take a look at our temperatures tomorrow, 60s, perhaps even 70s, cooler lakeside, as I said before. If you're coming to the Guardians game, it's still going to be nice by the time you get to the game for first pitch tomorrow evening. 50% chance for showers. We'll keep it around 40 to 60% in terms of that range, but again, it's going to be heaviest south across the area, south of Akron and Canton. 70s expected, 60s on Sunday, partly cloudy skies for Mom, and look at this, the 6 to 10 day outlook. Looks like we're going to have near average temperatures for us, and we do love to see that. How about that, our friends? Union Home Mortgage 7-day outlook. Here we go. Once we get past Sunday, I promised you this, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, more sun rather than clouds. Temperatures pop into the 70s. Tuesday, Russ, we've got a cold front arriving midweek. It's likely still going to be pretty sunny out there once we get into the end of next week. Few rain chances move back in, but again, we're in that pattern, right, where seasons go out, seasons come in.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think it'd be a lot worse for this time of year.
It could be a lot worse. Now, when you say cold front, I mean, we're not talking about the 30s, so it's all good. We don't mind at all. And you really were Mom's favorite, huh?
I think so. Don't tell anybody.
Don't tell anybody. Our secret. All right. Thank you.